Riley, after what you've been through the last couple games, after a couple tough ABs early, what did that swing mean to you? What did it feel like?
It felt good. It was really just trying to get on base, as a leadoff hitter, and just trying to get on base and, get the torque behind me, and, I got a pitch I could handle.
Torque told us yesterday about, trying to get guys on base, make it easier for the guy behind you, not trying to play hero ball. But when you realize how far that ball is going, is there any sense of, personal vindication or gratification there?
No. Didn't really care how far the ball went. It was a homer, and, we put another run on the board, so that's all that mattered.
Jordan.
Riley, I know you say you don't care how far the ball goes, but can you describe what it feels like to connect that cleanly on a ball? It was the farthest home run you've hit in this ballpark.
It feels great. I haven't hit a ball like that in a while, so it feels pretty good, and I want to do it more often.
For both players, if you can, you guys have been talking about how close you are. You're close, one swing away. Did you know this was coming like this? You couldn't have known for sure, but did you feel like it, and once the floodgates opened, there was no stopping?
Me first?
Either one.
I think when everything clicks together, the pitching and the hitting and everything we do as a team, we can be really dangerous, and everybody got pretty good talent here, even our bench. So I think when everything mixes together, we're going to be a really good team.
Javi, AJ talked about it, and we've seen it throughout your career. Moments like this bring out the best version of you. Is it a focus thing? Is it an adrenaline thing? What do you think it is that allows you to rise in these kind of moments?
I think it's a little bit of both, and trying to do anything for the team. A little bit of focus, honestly. I'll focus on my timing and do my homework on the cage, and just trying to do anything to get on base, and I feel good when it's playoff time.
I assume you signed here when you did for moments like this. How does it feel to finally bring one of these moments to fruition?
It feels great. Honestly, wish I was part of it last year when the team took off and I had to get away from my surgery. But there was a whole plan and a whole reason why I came here. I think my agency and my team did a really good homework, and all the prospects together is kind of what we did in 16 when we won. So I think the talent here is huge when we healthy as a team and we play together.
Javi, what's going through your mind? It's fifth inning. You guys are down 3-0. Ding gets the double, Jemai, and then you come up. What's going through your mind at that time?
Just trying to be patient at the play, like I've been doing this series. I got my pitch and I kind of got a little bit too big and went foul. But, I kept my plan to keep it simple and keep our plan and try to see the ball through the sun. And, he challenged me with the fastball, and, I was ready for it.
Javi, when that first ball goes foul, how easy or how hard is it to refocus, stick to your plan when you know how close that is? Is it easy to flush that and kind of get back in focus?
It's not easy, honestly. When you hit a home run foul, there's a 90% you strike out trying to get another homer. But, I kept my plan and kind of stayed through the middle, and that's exactly what happened and what I was trying to do.
Javi, you've told us that your family is at the center of a lot of what you do. When you have these big moments and then you get to walk off the field to your kids in the other room, how much does that amplify how special this all is?
Oh, really special. To have my entire family here. I think my mom and my brothers are here. Feels great. I feel a lot of comfort, and I feel great when everything is going good. And when you have that support with your family, when either you do good or bad. You know, you come here to be the same guy, and I think this guy knows that I'm the same guy every day. You know, and everything comes from outside and in the clubhouse to be the same.
Riley, after the fourth inning, you grounded out, and there was some boos from the fans. Did you hear that? What was that like? And I guess kind of what was the general team reaction? You guys hadn't scored yet at that point and on the brink of elimination.
I mean, we really didn't think anything of it. You know, we were focused on ourselves, and we knew we had a lot of baseball left, a lot of innings left to play, and you know, like we all said, you know, we believe, and we're never out of it until that last out is made.
How have you been able to, you individually, right, but then also you guys as a team, been able to stick to that, even the way things have been going? And maybe there's been one too many strikeouts, or not a big hit with runners in scoring position, but you guys seemingly have stayed grounded in that.
I would say, it starts with our team chemistry. It's through the roof, and I feel like it plays a big part in all of our wins. And if we all believe and we're all on the same page, then it's pretty hard to stop us.
Javi, you've been through boos and criticism as much as anyone. What do you think of the way Riley's responded to that and the player he's become?
Great. That's one thing that we've been doing the most this regular season. We've been through ups and downs, and we've been through shitty games, and I told them all the time, when if we lose playing good baseball, we're gonna be all right, and we're gonna get something out of the game. The boos, I don't mind that. I mean, I have boos all my career, so I feel like that's the desire of the fans, see us have success, and you gotta let the fans be fans, I got nothing, man. We win the game. That's what really matters.
For either one of you, just what's it like knowing that you have Tarek Skubal taking the ball for you in Game 5 in a do-or-die game?
I think Tarek's gonna go out there and do his thing. I think he, like I said, he pitched a really good game last time, and we didn't hit, we didn't respond, and I think when we have games like this, it's a little comfortable for him to keep his plan and keep attacking the hitters and give us the victory.
Hola Javi, en español, Juan Jordan para Sport Venezuela. Javier, después de los dos primeros juegos tan cerrados que tuvieron en Seattle, hoy anotaron 9 carreras por primera vez desde la Serie Mundial de 68. ¿Qué vieron de diferente hoy? ¿Qué detectaron a partir del quinto inning en adelante para lograr estas carreras?
No, realmente nos mantenemos con nuestro plan. Obviamente el equipo de Seattle es un equipo durísimo. Tenemos que mantener nuestro plan durante los 27 outs y aquí todo importa. Realmente aquí todo importa durante el juego. Creo que el plan nos funcionó en todo el equipo y en toda la estrategia que usó el manager para volver al juego cuando estábamos abajo 3-0 y pudimos anotar varias carreras.
Y después de la experiencia que viviste con Chicago en la Serie Mundial del 16, esa experiencia que te traje para acá, ¿cómo lo vives ahora? ¿Con qué intensidad? ¿Con la misma intensidad o lo ves diferente, con más madurez?
No, realmente es una experiencia diferente. La motivación es la misma. La meta es la misma, querer llegar a la final. Tenemos un grupo muy similar a lo que fue cuando yo gané el 16. Mucho talento en el clubhouse que tenemos que mezclar juntos y jugar juntos para seguir ganando juegos.
Javi, you said you don't mind the boos too much, but what does it feel like when they're making the Javi chant out there for you?
I think that makes me more nervous than the boos, honestly. Just trying to control myself. As you guys know, I got a big swing, so just trying to do as short as I can and control my emotions during the moment. ¿Quieres decir algo? ¿Y tú? Dile, thank you. Dile aquí, thank you. ¿Quieres decirlo? Vamos. Thank you, guys.